Hello everyone, it's me again. Let's come back to the news of 90 Day Fiancé. Why 90 Day Fiancé star Dan Murphy's six-figure estate could spark legal issues following his death. In 2020, 90 Day Fiancé. Before the 90 Days, viewers were introduced to one of the wildest storylines seen in the 90 Day Fiancé franchise. In Season 4, Dan Murphey, who was about 62 at the time, appeared on screen searching for the love of his life. During this time, 90 Day Fiancé took over reality TV and social media with its memes and unforgettable clips. First, there was Big Ed Brown, a father who hadn't dated in well over 2 decades. Yet, he thought the best way to a woman's heart was through Mayo Sheen hairstyles and gifted toothpaste and razors for some extra maintenance. There was also Ashley Martson, who married Jay Smith despite knowing he had cheated on her abroad, which then led to him cheating on her in the bathroom of the tattoo shop. Then there was Dan. Despite being in his 60s, Dan hadn't given up on searching for love, and he appeared on the show, giving it his best shot. Unfortunately, it didn't work out for him, and he sadly won't have the opportunity to accomplish his goal because he passed away last year on December 11, 2024. However, his legacy continues to live on. 90 Day Fiancé's Dan Murphey dated Lana. When the 90 Day Fiancé star first appeared on screen, he certainly wasn't having the best of luck at finding love. At the time, he had met Lana on an online dating website. He had to pay to talk to her on the site, and she was reluctant to give him her number. Yet they made plans to meet up several times, and she ghosted him almost every single time. When they appeared in Season 4, Lana still didn't appear the first time Dan flew to Ukraine. Dan had a lot of faith though, and it was on his second trip that season that the pair finally met and Dan seemed ecstatic. Lana didn't seem to return the sentiment though. He did all that he could to make their relationship easier, like buying her a new phone so they could talk without the special app. He also proposed to her, but their relationship didn't last long by the time they appeared on the tell-all. They were separated and there were speculated rumors that Dan might have been dating another 90 Day Fiancé star. 90 Day Fiancé's Dan Murphy's house has no owner. Unfortunately, though, Dan's 90 Day Fiancé stint has come to an official close. In an Instagram post in December, his family shared, "We are deeply saddened to announce that Dan, of Las Vegas, Nevada, passed away at home on December 11, 2024, after experiencing health issues over the last several years. Apparently, the star had some heart issues and his death was declared natural by the coroner." The problem with Dan's death is the estate he left behind. In general, many people, stars included, leave a will to divide their assets. To the best of his sister's knowledge, Daniel didn't have a last will and testament. He also did not have a spouse, so ultimately, his estate has been up for grabs since his passing. According to his sister, Robin Polinsky, he was a single, unmarried man with no children, either living or deceased. He was predeceased by both of his parents. As a result, she was petitioning to become the administrator of his estate, since she and their other sister, Cheryl Hastings, were the next of kin. The death of a person can certainly leave behind unanswered questions and loose ends. However, considering Dan only had immediate family at his passing, hopefully the situation with his estate can be squared away quickly. Overall, though, it was probably best that Lana and Dan didn't work out in the long run because while she might have been left with a sizable estate, she likely wouldn't have appreciated it. Hopefully, now that won't be a concern and Dan's sister will be able to care for his estate as best as they can.